Hey, welcome back to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game Demon Souls. I'm a walkthrough master, Lord Fussington, and this is the Maneater of Tower of Latria 3-2. Now he's an irritation for most Demon Souls gamers, I'd say. I mean, I find him an irritation. For two reasons. One, his leap. Two, because he there's a second one that you end up fighting two enemies instead of just one. So there's a second Maneater. And that's why he's annoying. He can be challenging depending on how you choose to fight him. If you're fighting him melee, yeah, he can be a bit annoying. Especially if you're not using a shield, because then you have to really rely on your ability to roll and dodging his attacks and attacking at the right moments. It can be done. I decide at one point to use both a shield and the Dragon Bone Smasher, which means I can't roll because I don't have enough stamina. But he can be beaten fairly easy. It just takes a little bit of patience, to be honest. Now when you first get walk through the fog gate, you want to immediately, because he will leap at you, so you want to roll out of the way or block, or I wouldn't block, I just sort of sprint and roll. You saw what I did. And you want to get here in the center where the brazier is and always have it between you and the Maneater. And that's it really. That's pretty much the whole fight. You just gotta stand around here, because then his leaps won't, when he does leap, it won't throw you off this sort of bridge thing, right? And that's obviously one of the big problems, being thrown off. Cutting off his tail, make sure he doesn't heal, so keep that in mind. He's got several attacks. He punches you in the face, he leaps, he does this sort of stun thing, and he shoots these this green shit, and basically then he heals, and basically you just don't want to be hit. It's that simple. If you're gonna be hit by anything, just be hit by the see that? Yeah, don't be, just try not to get hit, really. Also, there's a really quick way to defeat the Maneater. Well, there are two quick ways, I'd say. One is Firestorm, where you stand here and he'll be walking into this brazier, and basically what you do is you Firestorm and it'll hit him, and he'll die. It's very, very easy, and it works. The other way is to use a glitch. So basically, before you walk into the fog gate, you can see the Maneater in the distance. So just have a bow and a couple hundred arrows, and you just have to shoot the Maneater. Basically, he'll die, and then the second Maneater will spawn, and then you'll just have to deal with one Maneater. It's viable. It's a glitch, of course, so you may feel slightly guilty after using it, but yeah, frankly, you should. No, I mean, it's fine. If you have a lot of trouble with the Maneater, there's no reason not to, unless you want to do it properly. I mean, this isn't even really proper. I mean, I'm hiding behind brazier here. It's just, so this becomes a very long fight as well. This is probably the longest I've ever fought the Maneater. Mainly because I wasn't too used to this weapon. Yeah, but it's a weapon, Lord Fussington. It's not really complicated. You swing it and you kill. I know, but, Dragon Bone Smasher makes me very insecure. And that's mainly because of its size. If you have really good aim, you can probably hit the Maneater with arrows. I don't have good aim. So, there isn't much to say. You just have to sort of wait around a lot, and you know, when he's flying, it's much easier as a mage. I mean, I can't most bosses are easier as a mage, to be honest. You know, melee is really... And if you have a dex build, I find it... Because I remember with the dexterity, it was much easier. Or if you just have a good weapon. I don't even have a... Well, a good combination. This is just a bad combination. Because not being able to roll is a massive weakness. Oh, and he doesn't flinch, so keep that in mind. Or at least he hasn't been flinching when I've been hitting him with this weapon. When he leaps, you have a bit of time to actually hit him, so you should take advantage of that. I think I only start doing it towards the end, and that's partly why it takes so long. So So this is going really well. By the way, the green stuff is like homing soul arrows, right? So you don't want to get hit by that. But his tail has to be there, so just keep that in mind. I mean, most of his attacks aren't, like his melee attacks, his magic attacks are pretty easy to dodge, right? His melee attacks can be a little bit more difficult depending on how you've opted to fight him. So if you're just sort of swinging mindlessly, you will be hit. If you don't swing mindlessly, which is how you should be playing, then you should be fine. Okay, so you see the leap and then you can attack, right? I mean, you gotta hit him, but you know, if you can roll, you'll be able to avoid things like that. So keep that in mind. Rolling is very important in this game, and if you can't roll, you're definitely at a disadvantage against pretty much every enemy. And that's why this fight is a lot. That's one of, you know, that's partly why I'm very prudent, and partly why it takes so long. The other part being because I'm shit. Alright. Now if he's just standing there, just fire arrows at him. Or spells. I mean, that's the perfect opportunity to just fire spells, because you'll kill him much faster. So there's a leap. Should be able to get a shot in. See, and if I could have rolled, I would have rolled further away. So remember, make sure that you can roll. Oh yeah, and always keep your health bar like close to full, if not full. Oh, so that thing doesn't even paralyze. I usually don't even get hit by that, so it's a sonic wave sort of thing. So yeah, apparently it just hits you and hurts. Well, that's, you know, amazing. Just amazing stuff there. Doesn't even look like it hit. Good roll, good roll. Alright. I mean, it's pretty simple if you just sort of have some patience. The demon will be destroyed, and I, Lord Fussington, have been revived. Alright, so collect the items here. And then we're going to head back to the Nexus. via Excalibur. Oh, and then we're gonna go fight Yurt. I think that's in this video. And Yurt. What's to say about Yurt? Well, he's easy. There shouldn't be any reason why you should have trouble against Yurt. I mean, if you're really concerned, you can always... No, you can fight him with full health as well. Like in body form, doesn't make a difference. Be careful here. I've rolled off, I think. So that's actually where the old monk is, up these stairs. Mixed demon soul. And now we return to the Nexus. Brilliant. Well done. Yes, I'm complimenting myself. That's Patches the Hyena. And I'm Lord Fussington. And we'll be fighting Yurt. I'm saying that because you know, just want to be clear with what's going to happen next. So you don't need to commit suicide. Generally, you don't have to at all. I mean, I do it because I want to maintain white world. So you see all the dead bodies here? So that's Yurt. He's started taking people out. If you go and fight the old monk before you do this, he'll start killing NPCs. So you want to kill Yurt, and also it doesn't affect any sort of tendency. But does it affect character? I don't think it does, to be honest. But you know, again, don't quote me on it. Second chance if you're a little bit worried. I just do it automatically. And he's over here. Now he won't attack you until he's killed the NPCs. So you'll have to attack. Now he's just quite quick, and he can roll, and he's got some just quick attacks, to be honest. But you know, with the shield as well, I mean, if you use a shield, you'll be fine. He's not anything to worry about. In fact, he's quite easy, especially if you're over leveled. Besides, you just beat the Maneater, so you know, he should be a joke. And that's it. That's Yurt, and now he won't be killing any NPCs because he's dead. And by killing him also, assuming you have black character tendency, Mephistopheles should appear. You probably won't have, if this is your first playthrough, you probably won't have black character tendency. Normally. Alright, that's it. That's Sage Freck, the Visionary. I've been Lord Fussington. The next video will be the old monk of Tower of Latria 3-3. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly rate, comment, and subscribe.